That's right. It's time for the news, and I have a couple of stories here, and throw a warning out there. These are kind of graphic stories here that I'm going to do today, and it goes along with the topic that I've been talking about for the past couple of months. Crusade I've been working on here, trying to get people to understand that this is all-out offensive going against black women and black female girls that are coming up missing, and so these are the latest stories that I just received. And so out of Primm, Nevada, a woman who was missing for nearly 2 weeks was confirmed deceased by her family Sunday. Here's with a heavy heart that I announced the passing of my aunt, Izetta Robinson Burney, her husband, Glenn Burney, Denise, daughter Trinice Gill, son Marvin, and the rest of the family and friends are completely devastated. So we ask that you respect our family privacy and give us the room to mourn such as a sudden loss. Her husband and children respectfully ask that you refrain from the phone calls and messages at this time. According to preliminary information, Burney was found dead in Primm Valley, Nevada. Officials at, if you're not really familiar with Primm Valley is actually called, they got a nickname, they call it State Line, and that's like the state line between California and Nevada. They call it State Line, but it's the actual name of the city is called Primm. But anyway, we thank you for everyone who provided for us love and support this week in the Burney and Robinson family. The cause of her passing was not immediately released, and no further details were immediately available. It's a developing story, so you got to please, you got to check back, and this is somebody's mother, man, that was just like missing for 2 weeks, and then they found her dead at State Line. I don't know if you people remember, it's been maybe about 15 years ago, maybe longer. There was a little girl that got killed at Primm, Nevada, by some pervert that snatched a little girl and took her in the bathroom and molested her and killed her. And they caught the guy and his buddy, and they caught, they as a matter of fact, the guy that was helping him, they let him, he got like a small amount of time. The other guy, he got, I don't know how much time he got, but he was found guilty of that. And since then, I've been to State Line, and I know at that particular casino, in the men's bathrooms, they literally took all the doors off the stalls in the bathrooms there. So there are no doors on the stalls, period, in that particular hotel. So for that particular reason. So that's that's just a little bit of information that I threw in there. But you guys, man. I've been asking people to step up, man. I've been throwing that out there for my black brothers to step up and try to do what you can to protect these women, because they need it. They need our protection. So here's another story here, kind of heartbreaking story. So a pregnant Alabama mom is killed in front of her kids in a grocery store. Authorities allege Michael Mitchell killed LaVon McCreary, the mother of two of his children. Criminal charges have been filed against the man authorities allege fatally shot a pregnant woman in front of her two small children last week inside an Alabama grocery store. Online records indicate Michael Mitchell, 39, faces 3 counts of capital murder for allegedly shooting 28-year-old LaVon McCreary to death on December 2nd at a Pick and Save, an employee-owned grocery store in Evergreen. McCreary's 2 young children witnessed the shooting, according to family members who told the police that the victim was pregnant at the time of her death. She was due to deliver her 3rd child this week. She was a great person. McCreary's cousin, Cedric Goldman told the station, every time you see her, she was smiling, beautiful soul inside and out. Every time you see her, she was smiling. A motive for the killing is being investigated. Relatives say Mitchell is the father of McCreary's 2 children. The family would not discuss the status of their relationship when the killing occurred. McCreary's aunt, Josephine Watkins, told the station her niece was a good-hearted person. She really was, and we're going to miss her. Watkins described the incident as domestic violence. According to AL.com, 2 of the murder counts are for McCreary's death, and 1 is for her unborn child. The paternity of the fetus was unknown at press time. Mitchell has not entered pleas to the charges against him, and it was unclear Tuesday if he had an attorney who would comment on his behalf. So this is the guy that they arrested, the one that killed the girl, was basically the father of two of the kids. So, oh man, sometimes we got to be protected from ourselves, man. This is really sad. And this third story here, California bride sentenced to 5 years for trying to rip off a wedding site called The Knot. The California bride was sentenced to 5 years in prison after she attempted to scam the wedding site The Knot out of thousands of dollars with a phony trip and fall, officials said. Vermita Miller, a 37-year-old actress, booked her wedding reception in Glendale, California on October 2016 through the site, along with a $10,000 event cancellation insurance policy. She later claimed that she tripped on her wedding dress, leading to serious injury, and would need to cancel the event. The bride used bogus medical records to submit the insurance claim and received a $10,000 check, the department said. But weeks later, she reported to the site's insurer that the $10,000 check was stolen and sent a copy of a police report. Investigators determined that the document was doctored and also found that her medical records were fraudulent. She pleaded no contest to one count of felony insurance fraud and was ordered to pay $22,500 in restitution on top of her prison sentence. Miller's trial of fraudulent claims led straight to a 5-year jail sentence after the department detectives unraveled her scheme. Insurance company Commissioner Laura said in a statement, "Insurance fraud is a felony with serious penalties and consequences. We are committed to uncovering fraud and working with prosecutors to bring criminals to justice." Miller thanked friends and family on Facebook for their support December 3rd before she was reported to Century Regional Detention Facility. "I have to go, but I would knock it out and come out better and start from where I left off with filming music and the business I was starting," is what Miller wrote. And I don't know. We'll see about that. Hey, this is this is a different story from the first 2 that I did, and this was just like, wow, something that kind of caught me off guard. A lady, she got 5 years for some kind of scam. She's trying to perpetrate a wedding scam, slip and fall wedding scam. But we got to do better, folks. We got to do better.
Hey,
It's the news, baby. That's the news, and I'm sticking with it. That's right. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.